my weird house situation right now and the no makeup. I'm doing a mystery dinner party. I'm super excited. I'm hoping that I'll be able to upload a video about that in the next couple of weeks. Anyway, this is what I wanted to talk to you about today though. It is my Green Chef box. It just came in and I'm super excited. For those of you who don't know what Green Chef is, it's a weekly delivery or meal delivery system. You can choose how many people are in your family and what kind of meals they want, like vegetarian, gluten-free, paleo, whatever you want, they've got it pretty much. My hands are really dirty, so hopefully there's no food just hanging out. Anyway, it's also all organic, so that's really exciting for me. This was about, I think this is like $70 a week, but it's 3 meals for me and my husband, so that means that 3 times a week we're eating food that's like new and good for us and not just the same like pizza or tacos every night. So without further ado, let's get into it. I already opened it and then I was like, oh, I want to make a video. So it's opened, no me struggling with a knife. And here we go. So it's packaged with this keeping it fresh packaging that's supposed to keep it cool. I'm not sure how long this was sitting on my porch before I grabbed it, or before my husband did, but the stuff inside here is cold to the touch. So this really did keep it cold for however long it was on the truck and things like that. On the side, we have our menus. So the 3 different menus. This one is for Greek stuffed pita. This will take 30 minutes. This is for a barbecued chickpea bowl. This will take 35 minutes. And this is for smoked tempeh. It will take 35 minutes also. It has all the ingredients that you need. It's color coordinated, so I know I need to look for this color of items. It has the serving, or the calories per serving and the amount of servings. So for the Greek veggie stuffed pitas, it's 720 calories per serving and it serves 2. It tells you all the dietary or allergy concerns. So here it says it contains tree nuts and wheat and dairy. So if you're allergic to any of those, you can look right away and see, oh, I shouldn't eat this, I have a nut allergy. Or, oh, I can eat this, the only thing it has in it is dairy. This one is vegan, but it does have soy in case people are allergic or don't want to eat soy. And then on the back, it tells you what you need from your pantry. So this just says salt and pepper, and then what tools you'll need. So actually this one says salt, pepper, cooking oil, and paper towels. So everything else is in there. And then it gives you step-by-step instructions on how to make all the food. And also you can share your pictures on Instagram or Twitter, or however, whatever social media you like. So this is very cool. I'm really impressed by this part. It's sturdy paper, so it's not just like regular printer paper that if it gets a little wet, you're not going to be able to read it. I love the color coding. This is awesome, guys. This is awesome. All right. So, like I said, this is the vegetarian meal plan from Green Chef. I found them online when I was just doing research because I wanted a monthly delivery box, but I am a vegetarian, and so I was like, what can I get? So there were a couple different places that did have some options, but this one had the most options. It had the most options of like how many meals you could get per week and things like that. So I really liked this particular one. So let's open it up. All right. Okay, so the really cold things I was feeling, which are still frozen, are ice packs. So they're still frozen. I mean, they're a little thawed, but there's still a giant chunk of ice in here. Also, you can reuse these, so that's great. I'm always needing ice packs for, you know, different trips or whatever. Yep, freeze and reuse, or they're recyclable. So that's really cool. I like this. I feel like this is money in my pocket. Although, after, you know, 6 boxes of these, that could get a little obnoxious. You might get a little too many of them. But not complaining, really good quality. Like I said, they're still frozen in the middle. Only one is completely thawed, and that one's still cold. All right, some cardboard to keep the frozen stuff away from the vegetables. And here we go. Okay, so this is cabbage. This goes with my smoky tempeh, and this is for my cabbage salad thing. What is coleslaw? Well, not coleslaw, it's just slaw. Anyway, and as you can see, it's color coordinated with this. So all I have to do is look for this color of item in my bag, and I know exactly what I'm buying, or what I need. Here's green bell peppers for my pita, and it's the exact right amount. So I don't have to have, like, I don't have 2 halves of bell peppers left over in my fridge. I just have these 2 half bell peppers that got sent to me. They're already cut and cleaned out. All I need to do is chop them up and put them into my meal. More stuff. It looks like I'm making, oh, this is for the barbecue chickpea bowl. The pita is here, just 2 pitas, which is the perfect, I mean, this is all the perfect amount of everything. Here's the couscous for my pitas, and then here's parsley, and here's parsley. And instead of sending it to me in 1 bag of parsley and me trying to figure out how much I need, they separately bagged them, which I think is fantastic. So I know I just have to grab this bag of parsley, that's the right color, and I have the exact amount of parsley that I need. All right. Scallions or green onions, baby spinach, celery, again with the exact right amount of celery. This might not be the part of the celery that I would choose if it was in my house, and it looks a little old, so we'll probably eat this right away, or I might just use some of my own celery, or buy some of my own celery. So it's exactly what I want. Green beans. This green bean is coming out. It just popped out through one of the breathing holes. The green beans looking really good. All the vegetables look like they're in really good condition, except for the celery. It's not in as great of a condition. Red onion, again, the exact right amount. They did leave on the outer skin and some of the like core stuff, so I'll have to take care of that. But I mean, that's quick, that's easy. That's not something to complain about. Here's a zucchini. Guys, I'm getting so hungry just looking at this. Here's an entire yam. And I know that I'll need this entire yam to make my food. I bet I have to bake that. An avocado that's not overly ripe yet. This will definitely be good when I'm ready to use that. And tomatoes. These tomatoes look good. Yeah, not wrinkly yet. And again, with the exact right amount. Guys, I'm going to keep saying that because I love that it's always the exact right amount. Here's dates and pine nuts. Oh, so if you did have a pine nut allergy, you might be able to take this away. I'm not sure what's in the pita, but you could take this away and not have the pine nuts, at least. Let's see. There is no ingredients list on the pita bread, and that does kind of bother me. Maybe you can go online and look up the pita ingredients, but there's no pita, or there's no ingredients on here. So that's just an extra step that you have to take, which is a little annoying, but since I'm not allergic to anything, it's not annoying enough for me to like not choose these guys. All right, and then we have all of this. So here's the hummus. It's already pre-made, okay? In a little jar. How convenient is that? Here we have the organic olives that they sent. These are clamatas. Yep, sure. Oh, this says see recipe card for allergen info. Oh, well, it did have the allergies, not the ingredients, though. Here's the barbecue sauce, the exact right amount of barbecue sauce you need for your barbecue chickpeas. Here's onions that are pre-chopped, because apparently you just needed a little bit of each, not a full. This looks like it's about a fourth, and this is like a fourth total. And what else do we have in here? A can of garbanzo beans, which is still labeled, even though it's clear that the garbanzo beans are gonna go with the Green Chef, garbanzo, or barbecued garbanzo. It's still labeled. And here's feta, here's paprika and garlic aioli. I don't know what that is, but it looks good. I'm excited to try it. Here's smoky maple tamari marinade. I don't know why I'm smelling it. It's encased in plastic. And here's mustard dressing. I'm not a big fan of mustard, but I'm excited to try this one. It looks kind of good, just from the outside. And then again, with the perfect amount of spices, I know that all I have to do is open this up, drop it in, and I'm done. No tablespoons, nothing like that. And this is a paprika spice blend. And here's a Greek yogurt ranch dressing that looks, this looks delicious. It looks so good. Sorry about my nasty fingernails. Anyway, it looks so good. Guys, that's the, oh, nope, it's not. So there was another cardboard box, and on the bottom, this stuff was directly on ice, which the bottom ice is also all frozen except for one side. So I'm guessing that when the box was out there, it was facing the sun, and that one side just melted faster. But on the other side, it's still almost completely frozen. All right, so on the bottom here, we have some organic corn, more organic corn, but for a different meal, so it's in a different package in a different color. This is another sauce, but for a different day. That's a Greek yogurt sauce. This is garlic and ginger. And then this is tempeh. I've never had tempeh before, so I'm excited to try it. It's kind of like, from what I've heard, it's kind of like tofu, but firmer. And it probably tastes a little bit differently. But this does, because they just grabbed this package from Yves, who's the company that distributes this. So there is all of the ingredient information on this one. So there is ingredient information on this and the garbanzo beans, but there's not on the pita bread. So clearly this is going to contain wheat. It's not gluten-free or anything like that. This box wasn't gluten-free. And I think that's it. Another ice pack. Like I said, the one side was melted. And then this stuff. I try to recycle as much as I can. This is compostable. Oh, that's cool. So I could, if I had a compost pile, I could just, obviously not the plastic, but this insulation stuff could just end up in my compost pile. And yeah, that would be awesome. All right, some thoughts on what is in here. I like that this is compostable. I like the reusable of these. So that's my packaging Oh no, I have one more packaging thought. The one thing that does kind of bother me a little bit, and not enough to complain, but there's a lot of plastic bags in this box. Like everything is in a plastic bag. This comes with covering. Like just stick the thing on the avocado and you're fine. Same with the sweet tomato. So it's a little unnecessary to me. These are just regular plastic bags, so there's no recycling them. This is just what you see is what you get. Plastic that's never gonna decompose. So that's a little annoying to me, but everything else I love. I love that everything is separated out, even if it is in plastic. These little bottles, I'm sure Eric is gonna find something to do with them. They're convenient. You can store more stuff in them later on. I'm really excited to try these. I look for pictures on my Facebook. I'm gonna post photos as I'm making meals. If you could post photos on YouTube, I'd do it there, but I'm not gonna make a video every time I make a meal. So, this was the 3 meal a week, and this definitely, like each of the meals looks like it's big enough to feed us. So, I'm excited. All right, I'll catch y'all later. Bye!